Okay, fight fans, fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny Montreal or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. Okay, so to start off the show, we're going to do something a little different. I want everybody to put their positive vibes out there and your prayers for Dave Whittom. Dave fought last weekend in New Brunswick and is now in an induced coma. They don't have much more news about him. Hopefully he gets out of it okay. He's in a real big fight and he's going to need as much support as humanly possible, people. So positive vibes out there. If you can help out, then send a word over. It's a really sad thing, but I'm going to take this time to point some things out to you. This man, who is very courageous, who served in our military, who's fought countless opponents that I can name, and is a bona fide, respected fighter here in Quebec. And he's fought a who's who of fighters. However, in his last 10, 15 fights, he's had losses. He's 38 years old. He hasn't fought in 2 years, and they made him fight for a Canadian title. This is nothing against Dave. And we don't have the word on what's happened yet. But if the worst were to happen, I seriously want New Brunswick's Boxing Commission and the Canadian Championship to take a deep, long look at themselves. I don't understand how this fight happened. I respect Dave and I understand why he took the fight. What I don't understand is how this fight got sanctioned. You should be ashamed of yourselves. This man's blood is on your hands. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, on to some positive news. First up, the real deal, Ryan Ford, successful again. Listen, if we don't bring him over here to Montreal to fight soon, he is going to quickly become Asia's biggest boxing star. He is doing phenomenally well out there. Congratulations again, Ryan Ford. Also, congratulations to Tom Vatour, who fought in New Brunswick on that same card previously mentioned. Fantastic job on his part. First round knockout. Good job, Tom Vatour. Quick notables, George Groves. Never give up, folks. On his 4th try to get a world title, George Groves is finally successful. One hell of a fight on his part. Also, Errol Spence, Kell Brook. What a fight. Congratulations to both fighters. Brook took on too much, too soon. Way too much damage. His eye was an issue, and Spence did a fantastic job. That was a really great fight. It went back and forth. I got to watch it at Coins Metro. Roy Jones was in the building. Jean Pascal was in the building. You guys missed one hell of a great time at Coins Metro. Kell Brook, Spence, wow, what a fight. Congratulations against Errol Spence. Also, the UFC, Alex Gustafsson with a terrific knockout win of Glover Teixeira. Uppercuts from hell. Landed 3-4 of them in a row and put them away. Also, quick notable, Nordine Taleb. Congratulations on a unanimous decision win. What's more important, what people don't realize about that fight is that he was supposed to lose it. They put him against this undefeated guy. They were doing all kinds of promo. Nordine Taleb's too gangster for that shit. Congratulations, Nordine Taleb. As far as what's going on the Fight City and thefightcity.com, as usual, great articles and posts for you guys to check out. Great stuff on our social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Great videos on our YouTube channel. I just uploaded another 8 videos onto the Fight City's YouTube channel. We've got the public workout for Adonis Stevenson, Fonfara, Alvarez, and Jean Pascal amongst all the undercard. It's all up on the Fight City YouTube page. Please make sure to check that out. Give it a like and a share. Now, as far as what's going on in the Fight City this week, there is plenty for us to talk about. But I'm going to talk about one particular thing. I had a 10-minute conversation with Roy Jones Jr. and I've been floating on cloud 9 ever since. I've had some bad luck, I blew out a tire. My life's in shambles and I'm pretty much broke. But, god damn it, Roy Jones Jr. is so god dang smart. The mind on this dude knows so much stuff, and I'm so thankful for him taking the time and talking boxing with me. It was just about the greatest boxing conversation I've ever had. I can scratch him off the list. All I gotta do is Ali's grave and meet Tyson, and I'm pretty much done, folks. That was just amazing. Honestly, I got done talking with him and I was floating around for like 10 minutes. I just didn't even know where I was. So happy to meet Roy Jones Jr. and get to discuss with him. Also, a quick mention I want to point out, June 9th in Verona, New York, it's happening. Francy Ntetu finally has a fight. The pariah of boxing, the guy that could have beat David Benavidez, is going to be fighting June 9th, and hopefully after that we can talk rematch with David Benavidez and get an actual result. Francy Ntetu's been working hard and I look forward to that fight. We wish him all the best. So going down this weekend here in the Fight City, we've got a terrific card. Adonis Stevenson versus Fonfara 2. Showtime Boxing is in town. Terrific undercard. Jean-Pascal versus Alvarez. First up, the undercard. Christian Mibli. He's 3-0 with 3 KOs. They brought him over from France. This kid started boxing here in February. He's already 3-0. They've got him signed to fight on the 3rd and then another fight a couple days later. In 5 months, that kid's going to be fighting 5 fights. That's some great work on Group Yvon Michel on progressing that young man's career. Also on that card, Dario Bredicean, undefeated, 13-0. Originally from Florida, now boxing out of the Grant brothers with Lucien Boutte and Howard and Otis Grant. This kid is well surrounded. He is fun to watch. Make sure to check him out on the undercard. Also, possibly on the undercard, the truth is I'm saying possibly because I think I'm the only one that's announced it yet, but I don't think Oscar Rivas will be fighting. They're still looking for an opponent as we speak. So hopefully to get him on the card, Oscar Rivas needs a fight. He hasn't fought in a little while. He is 20-0 with 15 KOs. Something to watch. It's just such a shame. The heavyweight division's in shambles, folks. Also, strangely enough, Mikael Zewski is back in Quebec, hasn't fought here since, I believe, 2014. He's 27-1, 21 KOs. This kid boxes real nice. In 2015, he lost a unanimous decision to Konstantin Ponomarev. Now, if you remember last week's episode, we talked about Ponomarev because he was on an undercard, and I was really interested in what this kid could do. And to be honest, I wasn't so impressed, so much so that I didn't re-mention him on the show. Now here's looking forward to Zewski doing work and possibly getting a rematch against Ponomarev. The biggest news for me on this undercard, Custio Clayton finally gets his shot. They're going to lay down 2 belts in front of him. All he has to do is beat his opponent and they are his. The IBF Intercontinental and the WBC Continental titles will be on the line. This is big news for Custio Clayton. I am hoping American fans and American TV in the very near future for this young Montreal standout. Now, as far as the undercard, if you wanted consequences, this is as good as it gets. Eleider Alvarez versus Jean-Pascal. While I was filming Jean-Pascal's public workout, I had the thought. Being the only guy filming it, and everyone else kind of taking pictures with their phones and whatnot, it occurred to me, this quite possibly could be Jean-Pascal's last public workout. He's taken on all comers, and everyone knows I'm not a huge fan of Jean-Pascal, but I do respect what he's done. Fought on Showtime, fought on HBO, fought Kovalev, fought Bernard Hopkins. If there was a name out there, he went and took the challenge. Now, he's taken off another big challenge in Eleider Alvarez. Alvarez is undefeated. He's just been holding on to that #1 contender spot for a while now. Quite honestly, he's risking a lot too. Not just his WBC silver belt or his #1 ranking. But a loss to Jean-Pascal would not make him drop 1 step. He'd shoot down another 10 steps. It'd be like starting all over. So it's a big risk for Alvarez as well. Big consequences in that fight. Then the main event, Adonis Stevenson versus Fonfara. A lot of people are wondering whether Fonfara will be able to do something different after having suffered some losses. The other thing I want to point out to people is apparently Adonis didn't have both hands in their first fight. So a healthy Adonis, Fonfara that's got nothing to lose, expect fireworks, folks. The Fight City is going to be on fire. We've got press workouts, public workouts, press conferences, undercard press conferences, weigh-ins. This week is jam-packed with fight news, so make sure you stay tuned to the Fight City and thefightcity.com for more on that. That is it for me this week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next week.